Good day, my friends. I want to give a real-time update as of now, March 16th, what is going on. And I apologize for all my, recent updates. I've mostly been inside my van, but that's because the weather has been extremely volatile, windy, something going on that's made it impossible most of the time for me to film outdoors when I want to film. So that is the reason why lately I have been inside my van. I do want to pour out my heart to everybody, of course, in the whole country, what is going on. It has just been incredibly shocking. I don't know about you, but sometimes I wanted to pinch myself and just go, are we really going through this? Is this really real? Is this really happening? It's like a horror movie that I once saw a long time ago called Outbreak, right? But it is real. We can't change what's happening. But the only thing we can do right now is try to not let our fear get the best of us. Be smart, be calm, breathe. That's the most important thing to do right now. It was shocking to see what was happening in the stores, honestly. Yeah, just especially over the toilet paper, right? I mean, just shocking. And food. So I hope everybody first is doing okay, that you have what you need to get by, and try not to panic. I'm pretty confident that the stores will replenish themselves and everybody will be okay. My heart goes out to anybody with especially elderly people in your lives. I know they are the ones that definitely are more susceptible, as you know, to getting something. So I hope they are taking the utmost precautionary measures at this point. And my heart goes there because also I'm one of those people. I know I always look younger than my age, as I mentioned, but I am nearly 60 with a lot of ailments, right? And immune system issues and things like that. So I am one of those people that I can speak inside what that person could be thinking or going through or feeling. I am considered at a higher risk if I was to get something and overcoming it. So definitely I am heightened and one of those people that is trying to put myself at the utmost safest, situation in place to self-quarantine and watch my outside environmental area where I'm going to be and go. So I can speak for maybe those kind of people on up. So especially some people, some states are saying in the 50s, some are saying 60s, some are saying 65, maybe on up, especially 70s. But I really don't like putting people in that box. I think everybody has to look at themselves, know what you go through, your physical ailments, and look where you fall, right? Not just because of what they might put you in a category of your age, okay? So with me being nearly 60, and I mean nearly, at my doorstep here, and with being high risk issues, immune system, allergies, you name it, everything that I go through that I haven't shared 100%, I have to be more careful. And so I really hope everybody else self quarantine yourself and keep yourself safe. Okay? One of the things that is going on in my world that I wanted to share and not have anybody be worried that would be worrying about me. I mean, I'm worried about you guys because, I mean, I only get, you know, the comments and things like that. But I am very concerned about everybody out there and being safe. But for those that are concerned about me, I just want to share what's on the agenda, what's going to happen. As you know, I shared I was trying to get back to Oregon soon, or actually maybe the end of April. I was going to, somewhere around there, mid to end of April, try to embark on my journey back to get to Oregon. I have delayed my going home, obviously, until all of this settles down. You know, and we know what's in store for all the states, our country, on what's going to happen, obviously, in the next coming months. So I am going to sit tight. I'm just going to take it all day by day. Kent and I got separated temporarily as the last video before my travel videos. When I got my van fixed, he had to go more south because because we needed to move on, right, and get into new areas. So I came back to an area where we were at before, and I was going to just sit tight here and then try to move on and south and get back with him. But then we got hit with really bad weather. I mean, really bad. Rain, T-storms, all kinds of stuff like that. So I've been trying to wait for a break in the weather to be able to move more south and get with him. And then all of a sudden now this all happened, and then the stores were hit and all sold out and supplies are gone. So now I'm sitting tight too, trying to wait for stores to get replenished. Hopefully this week. From what I understand, Walmart said that they're putting they're closing their doors at about 11 o'clock, and this is supposed to be nationwide, and they are allowing that time to replenish the stores during the evening or during the night, and then open the stores, most of them, and again, check your local Walmart for their hours. But then open the doors at about 6 o'clock in the morning till about 11 o'clock at night, but then close it beyond that point to replenish it. So that is giving me hope that it will get replenished here by Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe by then I can get into town real quickly, pick up some supplies that we have ordered through mail, and then also run in and out of Walmart. I will be safe when I do that, but, you know, we got to get a few more things. Mostly we are both set up pretty well with our supplies. I always keep plenty of stuff, and stuff that can last long on board because of my disabilities, in case something should happen or it takes me longer to get to a store. I've been always prepared in that area, more for my own physical body disaster, let alone something that could happen in this form in our country. So that is the plan, and hopefully I can get back with him by Thursday, and then sit tight with him until who knows when. And I don't know. I don't know when I'll go back home. Mainly I have to go back home for doctor's visits and get to see some specialists, and I was supposed to be back for about a year, but honestly that's not a priority right now. It's keeping me safe, everybody else safe in the world, and I really believe my part is to self-quarantine. Well, another thing that I was going to do is I was going to go see the Grand Tetons and Yellowstone on my way home. I mean, I really wanted to do that because I'm getting concerned how long I have with my body to do a national park like that. So now with this going on, obviously I'm taking all this day by day. We don't even know if national parks are going to stay open, so there's a chance that they could decide to close them, and if they do, and how long. So all of this could blow over by the time frame that I wanted to go. So we'll see, because it wasn't going to be until sometime, you know, early summer or something. In the time frame to get myself home. So we'll just see. That's all day by day, but I will make sure that if the national parks are open at that time frame, that everything high risk is over with, if it can be still possible. Okay, so day by day on that one. So I know what it's like to have a big dream possibly also crushed because of what's going on. So the most important thing, as I mentioned, is the people that are high risk being safe, everybody being safe, making sure we're responsible to making sure everyone is safe, and especially those high risk people. Keeping your distance. When I do go into that store, I'm gonna grab and go and stay several feet apart from anybody in front of me, and I will wear gloves. I don't have a mask or anything like that, so I just kind of keep my distance, and I'm sure I'll be fine. Keep up on my vitamins, keep my immune support up, you know, strong as I can keep it. All right, so I just want to give a little tip too about some things that you could do to stay calm. I mean, another thing that can break down your immune system is to get worked up, to get stressed out. So it's really important as a part of a, you know, measure to getting through this, is to, as you keep your immune system up, is to relax, to breathe, take day by day. Keep focusing on doing something every day that you love to do. If you are having to stay home, just try to do something you love to do. Just relax, take time for yourself. Go take your walks in your neighborhood. That's fine. Just keep your distance, remember, from your neighbor. But take time for you. You know, read if you've always wanted to read, and if you do have to stay home, pick up that book. Read that book that you've always wanted to read. You know, I like watching movies, you know, kick back, catch up on the movie watching. I always have something to do. Hobbies, I'm in my photography, so whatever it is, find something to keep yourself happy at this time in a very troublesome period of time. You've got to breathe, take time. If you get over anxious, stop, breathe, sit down, or, you know, whatever it is that is calming for you, a bubble bath. Yeah, whatever, just know, make a list. What makes me happy? What makes me calm? If I start to go there mentally, what's happening? We don't know if it's going to get worse. If it does, try some more calming techniques of things that make you calm and happy. Putting some candles out, or soft music, and sit with those candles, or with a journal, with whatever, you know, calling a best friend that keeps you calm. Just make that list, that go-to list, and you can go there if you start to get a little overwhelmed, okay? But I just know we'll get through this. We'll get through this together, and find that person you can lean on if you are getting over excited or anxious, and especially watch out for the media. I actually have to watch how much time I spend on the media. I get the information I need to get on what's going on, but I don't spend all day on it. You know, get your information and I move on. I go find something fun to watch. You know, somebody traveling, somebody hiking, whatever it is that is your interest. I go watch that. And I will continue to put out some videos of my travels. Maybe I might do a couple more picture ones of where I've been this winter with some, you know, soft, beautiful music, you know, that people could just plug in and just zen, have a zen moment. Okay, so I will continue the videos, and it's for those reasons. We all have to have that place that we can go to escape a little bit from what's going on in the world. Okay, and I really feel that we'll reboot from all this. We always have. We'll be okay. Just find your support system and what you love to do. Okay, I don't want to repeat too much of myself, and I hope what I've mentioned can help you. I know I'm definitely in a much better situation because I've got nothing but beauty around me. So that is the advantage of being you know, my retirement age and traveling is I don't have to be around as much people at this time. So that is my advantage. But still, the weather keeps us kind of in here a lot, which is the same as you having to be inside your home. So I always just find something to do, something of my interest to keep me occupied. Okay, so hang in there. Just know that I'm sending big hugs. I love you, and I'm wishing you all just, you know, to be safe, be well, be healthy, take care of yourself, and big hugs to everybody. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.